Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my Spectacle Island build. I've been working on it for quite a while now, at least a couple weeks. So we'll go ahead and power all the stuff on. These ones aren't really hooked up right now because I'm in the middle of something. But we got our all switch, for all power. We got city lights, garden, defense. First resident house, second residence house. I do want to add more along the back wall once I get further along. We have the waterfront hotel, which is the most recent build. I've been working on it for a few days. Then we have our Gem 9 factory, which is the first build that I made here. So with all that being said, let's get on to the builds. So here's our little power station. As you can see, we got that's for the city lights, garden, defense. These are still open. Here's for the waterfront hotel. And I will show you the factory first because we can move outwards. So you come in here. This is where you would come in first to power up everything, because the switches in the front don't work unless there's power down here. So we got our switches. Right now, since we're getting power from the power company, we don't have to use our generators, so we could just turn on all the switches here. And first room I'll show you is the cafeteria because it's right off the end. So if you come through here, we have our cafeteria. Of course, we got some switches for all the lighting as well, so that controls all power in here. This will control just the interior lights of the kitchen besides these emergency lights. And then this last one will power out on the floor there. So we got a counter, first aid kit, a stove. I put 3 stoves and then one of those metal tabletops from the Fallout vanilla. And I glitched those onto there, and then added some carpets. And then these mats are like work mats, so your person can stand there, your settler, and take orders. We got a cash register here. Over here we got a meat grinder, and then in here we have the cafeteria. So we got some picnic tables, some booths. So these ones can seat 4 people, and they allow the settlers to eat while they're sitting in them. These ones just have room for 2, and they don't have the food. But over here we got some tables. This would be for like, plates and all that. Let me change the weather real quick and I'll get back to you. So over here we have tables for like a buffet. You'd put plates and cups and whatnot. You could get your food and move along the line. We got the buffet sneeze guards here. Over here we got a food machine and a drink machine. Up here is our residence area for companions. We have a small med unit, a diploma, so she's highly trained and whatnot. They don't just give anybody a piece of paper. So in here we have a double room, and they got a nice little view out here. This is for intensive care or urgent care. If someone's like burned up real bad, they'll be in here. We've got a bathroom for them to share. Then out this way we have our dog houses, all our puppies. We got 6 here currently. I had 2 that I sent over from Sanctuary coming this way as well. In here are the rooms for companions like Piper, McCready, so on and so forth. But they don't really go in them too much, so these are kind of just useless for now. This one would be mine once it's finished. It's still not up here, but just got a table and a light, bed and some tables in each of the rooms, so they're all pretty standard, pretty similar. I'm not going to show you all of them because it's pointless. You can see through there, that's for the generator room to go downstairs. but they have a nice little walkway to get outside, get a breeze down here. So we head out here, and we got the entrance, the back entrance to the cafeteria, a small farm, which I'm gonna relocate that to the farm area. Small dock we just left in here. And this area over here is our factory. So I'll show you if we were to come out of here again. So come out and then straight up, straight across to the docks. Come in here, we got some storage for pallets and other items that we're selling out of here, and getting good customer reviews, good business, all that good shit. So over here we got small trash and little work tables for them. And this guy's working on some computers and all my stuff. So down here, these are the door controls. They're both powered here as well as independently at the door. This one will control your interior lights up top. That's an extra, and here's your dock lights. So down to the dock, I'll turn the lights back on. Alright, so here's the dock. If we head down here, we got some flashers for the boats coming in. We got some miscellaneous crates and stuff like that. Ice cream dispenser. And then in here, I can't really put a floor, but I did get a pallet in here, so I'm gonna try to make a whole floor on the bottom of this. So heading back up, and real quick, so the dock lights, the switch will turn on these flashers as well as these solid ones right here. So when you turn off the dock, it'll be dark out there. Well, we want the doors open, but if we go out here, you'll see that the lights are off now. So these are all off and the flashers are off. Those are powered by the conduit here. I got some running over this way down to a radiator, which hits this light. Pulled out my gun. Whoops. Then it hits this light down here with that one, and then there's a split right in this wall here. There's two of them, and then one, they both head off this way, and then all the power runs straight under here, straight to back here. So that's pretty much that for the dock area. Besides, like out here, we have a crane and some controls for the crane. I do want a Protectron or a synth on these controls. That way it looks kind of cool to have a robot controlling your crane. But then over here we just got hazardous material, so it's tucked out of the way. So next we have the factory, which is still a work in progress, but over here you would come in to clock in if you were an employee. If you were the boss man, you'd come through these doors, come power everything up, all your machines, and then you could come out here, inspect everything, make sure everything's good and running smooth. Up here you got extra storage and a catwalk, so if anything gets caught up in the conveyor belts, you can just quick grab it out. Sorry, my guy's breathing a little heavy. I'm gonna offload some stuff so he doesn't do that. Alright, so I cleared out some stuff so I could run for you guys to get across the map a little faster. Over here I was working on these doors to get them to have like a light, so when the doors are open the light's green, when the doors are closed the light's red. I'm still working on that because I couldn't get it to work quite right. It only worked on the one side, but still working on that. Back here we just have a little smoking area. They can sit down, watch the grass. Over here, back that way, you can see the hotel. First I'll show you this little shack thing. where we have the workshop, I tucked in this little electrical panel. So this electrical panel comes with the HZS, EHB, and WDB mod. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it comes with these, which I really enjoy. These interior walls, I used them a lot in the factory, or not the factory, the hotel. I'll show you that really soon. But these nice walls for like interior builds. So yeah, I have a problem with them all crowding up right there. It's probably because I locked the doors and stuff on the factory, because I don't like them to go in and out most of the time. But right now they have no reason to be huddling around, you know, except him. So they've all got switches, they've all got a label. Jesus, dude. Hang on. Take care of business. Alright, now we got a full-on fucking war. McCready, you better not be shooting at me, fucker. I'll start throwing grenades out there. Hang on. Fucking doors, bro. Alright, and that's kind of why... Jesus Lord, there's a lot happening right now. But that's kind of why these doors are able to lock, and I can come in and hide. Oh man, it's a bloodbath out there. It is brutal. So I'm gonna just reload. I'll be back. Alright, so I reloaded, and so anytime I do that, I have to go to the power in the maintenance room and power up the whole building first. Sometimes I have to go all the way back to the power station and cut off power and reactivate it in order to get the building to properly kick back on. But so yeah, all of these have these power counters, so when the power is being used from the building, it obviously is going to tick up like a normal electric unit. So same with the hotel. These two are not hooked up, so when I flip them, they're not going to do anything. So they're just going to stay there because there's no output. This one controls all the lights, city lights, garden, and defense. Currently they're not hooked up to the power station yet because I was having issues with the power poles causing lag and not reaching all the way over there, with good reason, of course. So we're gonna figure something out for that. I was opting for an underground route of power so we can't see any like cable lines and stuff. But so if the power is on over at the company, then we don't have to use our generators, obviously, so we could just switch them all on. But if we want to, so you could see if I switch this off, it'll stop counting. That one will still keep going though, obviously. Down here, just got the generators, 4 generators powering here. Got a little monitor just sitting there with the cord hanging down. Out this way, man, I am so lost. I might just restart. I don't know, probably not. But anyways, so yeah, if we turn on all the generators, and then we still get power to the building. Got a door switch here. That's the emergency battery. So when I load into the world, because this building is generally off, if I come in through the front up there somehow, if I can't get in, because if the power is off to the building, these doors will be off. So for instance, if it's off, I just hit the override, come in, turn on my power, I come back out, turn off the override, resume operation as normal.